Hello my little sugar boogers and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna go ahead and do the get to work kind of house speed build video, or we are going to speed build the get to work house. I don't know which one sounds better, but they both sound completely freaking odd to me. Anyways, guys, I do want to apologize for only one video for the last 2 days. Hubby has been home from work, and I just kind of wanted to spend some time with him because it's been really freaking nice in Washington, and summer is coming to a end, and we're going to be going back to school, and oh my god, that just sucks so bad. I mean, well, it doesn't suck for me because I don't have school, but it sucks for my kid, and it just sucks because me and Dominic and Juan won't have as much time as we normally have during the summer months. So basically, what I'm trying to say, beating around the mulberry bush here, just trying to spend some time with my fam bam before we get back into the daily grind. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go build the house for get to work. Now keep in mind, I only have about $45,000 or so, which isn't a lot, but I do think I did quite a good job for the amount of money that I had. So this home here is kind of Mediterranean styled. I wanted it to definitely incorporate some desert themes from, Oasis Springs, since we do live there, even though we're on more of a wetland or a greenish lot, I guess you could say. I still wanted it to kind of fit in with the overall theme of things. And honestly, when I was just starting to build this house, I was not feeling it at all. I was like, gosh, this is just terrible. It's not coming out. But in the end, it's probably one of my more simpler builds, but one of my more favorites as well, because there's just a lot of wide open spaces. And I really like it. So if you guys do want me to upload this as it is to the gallery, you can let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, honestly, the next time you'll probably see this home is indeed in the Get to Work gameplay series, LP, yeah. And we do have Nylah pregnant, obviously. She is expecting a baby, a numero tres. And so we needed a lot of room to incorporate, the 3 kids and, just kind of for future reasons, I guess, if they have any more children, or somebody comes over and stays, that sort of deal. But I just kind of am tired of feeling like we don't have enough room, and also feeling like our house is kind of small and stuff like that, and just kind of, it was dark and gloomy, the other house, although I loved it and it was beautiful. I wanted to kind of switch up the color palette a little bit, so that's what I am doing today. I'm just building our new humble abode, and this was actually the hardest part downstairs. I'm like, gosh, this is such an awkward space. You could see me like flipping around town like 100 freaking times, so I decided to just go ahead and actually build a bedroom off the corner here, and I'm happy about that. I end up kind of stretching it out and making it, I don't know, I go back and forth quite a few times to go and figure out what I like the most about it, or what style fits the best. But I was thinking of maybe making it a playroom, but then I ended up changing my mind, and it's just, again, it's a mess. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm running out of money. It was getting crazy there. But you'll see that I ended up kind of bringing out some of the rooms just a little bit further to kind of give some more dimension and that sort of thing. Which is really, really, really helpful. It doesn't look so flat and like you just walking into like this room and literally you're like, what door do I pick? Like, do I pick door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, door number 4? Which one do I pick? I don't know anymore. So I like that. I kind of gave it a little more structure, and then adding in the extra bedroom, it just kind of gave more stance to the house, and it wasn't just like this little square. That little jump cut there is because jump cut, not what I just accidentally said. I added an extra N into that word, and honestly, it didn't come out right, but jump cut. Anyway, that was because I took a break from building the house, and then I decided to return the next day, which sometimes it's good to do if you feel like, truly, if you feel like whatever you're building or you're doing something kind of creative and you feel like you're stumped, just seriously take a moment, a minute, or what have you, and come back to it maybe like in a couple hours or a day later, and you would be absolutely amazed at how refreshed your senses are. Like you'll really be able to come up with some better stuff that your mind just could not process earlier. I'm telling you, like I was feeling stumped on this house, and I don't know what happened, but it started coming back to me. So Nylah does have plants and things that she would like to kind of, I guess, incorporate somewhere. You know, she's not going to be in the gardening skill to where she's going to have like this big plot of land and she's going to be harvesting and farming all day. But she does have a couple little, you know, herbs and freaking flowers and random crap that she's kind of harvested along the way, and then she can use for different recipes and things like that just to save money, because right now, as you know, Derek is pretty much the primary breadwinner. I mean, she is taking care of all these kids and stuff, so obviously, you know, it's really hard for her to get a job right now. Maybe once, you know, Carson becomes a teenager or something like that, then yes, I could totally foresee maybe her getting a job. And I don't know how the hell she expects to, like, make Derek... I mean, Derek's killing it. I mean, think about it. We have pretty decent homes. We've done pretty well for ourselves, and it's all Derek, to be honest. And that's a little stressful on him sometimes because he feels like Nylah doesn't really consider his feelings or the fact that he has to work so much and things like that. But, you know, I think he'll feel a new sense of, like, worth once he realizes that they are building their dream house together. And I don't know, I think it'll be okay. This lot is extremely small, so there's only so much you can fit on here, but yeah, I think it'll be okay. I just know that Derek's feeling a little extra stressed, and you know what, that happens. Definitely you guys should let me know what you think Derek feels in the comments down below. Does he feel like he's being stressed, or should he even feel that way because he's the man of the house, whatever the hell that is even supposed to mean? But what do you think? Do you think they should have more kids, or should they stop at 3? I don't know. Let me hear your tea. Spill some tea in the comments down below. It's okay if you talk crap about my Sims, as long as you don't call them ugly, fat, or that their boobs sag to the ankles, because then I might have an issue. I'm just kidding. No, I'm playing. But yeah, anyway, so we're coming around the bend here. I was trying to figure out a color palette for this Mediterranean house, and I actually do like the way that the outside came out. I don't really use like this kind of like, I don't know how to call it, but it's like flat paint, and then it's this stuff on the sides. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I love it, though. It looks great. I don't use it a lot, so I wasn't sure how it would look, but it came out pretty nice. And then there's, like, that little entryway, which I would love to put maybe, like, some sort of bench or chairs so people can, like, read or whatever. Maybe I'll put plants out there. I don't know what it's for, but I really liked that there was, like, a separate entrance to the house. Thought that was kind of nice. And then I'm going to burp in your ears. Ew! And then I went through and put wood floors and tile. I probably should put some tile in the kitchen just to kind of break it up a little bit, but I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all. But if you guys think I should, just let me know in the comments down below. My main goal for the whole entire build is to try to stay within the amount of money that we have, and not go overboard and not go too crazy. Sorry, I'm like clicking out of Windows here because my computer is like, I can't take it too much. But anyways, yeah, my main goal is just to have some extra money left over and just kind of build something that I figured that they could live in for a while. Although I'm kind of realizing, again, the lot is just small. But the rooms are a really gorgeous, nice size. And as you can see, I think the house has 5 bedrooms in total, which we only technically need like 4 or 3. Well, we technically only need like 3 because I'm pretty sure one of the kids could double up, but we have enough. We have more than enough is what I'm trying to say. So with the furnishings, I did go a little cheap. Trust me, this irks me to no end. But I do love the fact that Nylah and Derek at least have like a half bath, you know, so if they have to get up in the night and take a whizzer, literally they just have to walk across their room, which is kind of a smaller size. But I love the angle bed, and I just kind of love how everything is off kilter. I don't know, even though we didn't have a lot of money to spend on the furnishings, I do feel like for what we did, for the bang in our buck, we got a good amount going on. And I had Derek kind of test out the potty and the sink just to make sure that they were all functioning. That little awkward like tile square that's kind of kicking it by the pool, by the plants, I can't delete it. I don't know what's wrong. It won't go away. I don't know. It wants to stay there. Okay, so I'll leave it. Whatever. You know, it's not like real life where you could literally go take a sledgehammer to it and just remove it. But well, actually, you do take a sledgehammer to remove things. But anyways, this is our living room, very small. Most of my Sims, I noticed in Sims 3, my Sims were huge TV fans. Not so much in The Sims 4. I feel like they're doing more outdoorsy things. I feel like they're doing just more skills and working harder. That's the word. Working harder to make ends meet. And literally, they don't have time to watch TV. is the biggest thing. So we're going into the kitchen, and honestly, I'm not sure how I like the kitchen. So if you guys have future ideas how I can arrange this space to make it a little more functional, let me know, because I have all these windows, and that's another main like attribute to the house. A lot of windows, a lot of sunlight, which I love. But the kitchen is at an awkward space, so it just, I don't know, when you like feel the flow of the house, this just, it kind of like stops the flow. Do you get what I'm saying? It kind of blocks the flow. So anyway, I don't know. Not sure how I like the kitchen. I was really running low on cash. Really running low on that guap. So the struggle was getting real. But I do think I actually have quite a bit of money left over. So I even think I went into their inventories and like try to sell some stuff. But I did manage to successfully get everything in there that I needed to get in. And the table, I actually feel like this is a good space, and probably this is the best way you could organize it, but I couldn't really get a big table in there. And I'm thinking about entertaining, and I'm thinking about when we have parties and things like that, you know, being able to have a good enough space for everybody to kind of move freely. But I just noticed that I can't put in the biggest freaking table and chair set as I wish. But here I go. Again, that struggle. I am trying to sell things to make a couple extra simoleons so I could decorate the kids' room. And the kids' room is very barren. There's not truly a lot. Okay, Leah's room, she's spoiled. Leah's got a little bit more going on than Carson does. And I mean, no judgment, please. You know, I mean, her room's cute. It's very barren though. And Carson, he got the painting because I feel like it fit his room better. But they got stuff, right? And that's kind of all that she wrote. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate the outside a little bit, but other than that, that's pretty much the build. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. And don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will totally see you all next time. Bye.